Help me, Jesus. Good evening, Clean Life. Today on the exit, I will be reading John chapter 6, 25 through 40. Jesus is the bread of life. When they found him on the other side of the lake, they asked him, Rabbi, when did you get here? We can see here that they had been looking for Jesus, and suddenly he appeared to them. Jesus answered, Very truly I tell you, you are looking for me, not because you saw the signs I performed, but because you ate the loaves and had you filled. Jesus was telling them that the reason they were searching for him was for more food, not for the miracles, teachings, and deliverance he had performed. Do not work for food that spoils, but for the food that endures to eternal life, which the Son of Man will give you. For on him God the Father has placed a seal of approval. Jesus made a comparison between temporary food, which has an expiration date, and himself, the bread of life, who lasts forever. Then they asked him, What must I do to do the works God requires? They still had not fully received the idea Jesus is the bread of life. Jesus answered, The work of God is this, to believe in the one who has sent. Jesus is saying, I'm the one, just believe in me. So they asked him, What sign then will you give that we may see it and believe you? What will you do? They missed the point. Jesus had already told them it was their turn to do something, to believe. But they were thinking one sided still, looking for another sign. Our ancestors ate the manna in the wilderness, as it is written. He gave the bread from the heaven to eat it. They were pursuing Jesus for more physical bread. Jesus said to them, Very truly I tell you, it is not Moses who has given you the bread from heaven, but it is my Father who gives you the true bread from heaven. Jesus was saying, Let me tell you the truth. My Father, the one who gave you your forefathers manna, is now giving you me, the true bread from heaven. I cannot spoil, I am eternal. For the bread of God is the bread that comes down from heaven and gives life to the world. This bread comes straight from the hands of God, heaven sent, God sealed, and freely giving life to the world. Sir, they said, always give us this bread. Their thinking was still carnal. Always give us this bread. They were not yet perceiving the spiritual meaning. Then Jesus declared, I am the bread of life. Whoever comes to me will never go hungry, and whoever believes in me will never be thirsty. Jesus is saying, It is me. Whoever believes in me will be filled and will no longer hunger or thirst after worldly desires. But as I told you, you have seen me and still you do not believe. You have seen the miracles, you have heard the teachings I deliver you in your family. But the moment you experience delay or your prayers aren't answered the way you expect, you stop believing that I can make permanent changes in your life. All those the fathers give me will come to me, and whoever come to me, I will never drive away. Life with Jesus is forever. He will never leave us nor forsake us. For I have come down from heaven not to do my will, but do the will of the Father in whom he sent me. This is why we must say, even right now, whatever or whoever standing in the way of God's will, disconnect now. Even if you haven't fully surrendered your will yet, it is time. Not my will, but your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. And this is the will of him who sent me, that I shall lose none of all those he has given me, but raise them up on the last day. Jesus is committed to keeping every single one the Father has given him. None will be lost. For my Father's will is that everyone who looks to the Son and believes in him shall have eternal life, and I will raise them up in the last day. The mandate is clear, clean life. Look to the Son, believe, and receive eternal life. This is the call to eat the bread from heaven, to believe and live. All right, guys, that's my cue. Time for the exit. Peace.